Guys, this message, let me just turn the mic down, is so heavy. Mm. I'm gonna have to really cleanse and meditate. Where to even start? Why you don't resonate with your family. This is a timeless video, but if you're here in 2025, or even if you're looking back, it was a significant time in your life that would align you with your true tribe. If you are here and you've clicked this video, you have a deep desire to connect with your family. You have family and fortune coming to you. It's like we can't focus on the fortune, and that's even a message. You're wondering why your manifestations seem like they're on hold. One, if you're here, welcome to the channel. I'm iNNERG. I'm an oracle. I am the closest energy oracle on planet Earth that sits on the right hand of the universe, God, source, whichever you resonate with. And my purpose is to connect to the light for truth. Okay? Truth ignites, truth illuminates the dark. And that's what you are. You're an illuminator. You are here to illuminate the dark, which affects your relationships tremendously. Base chakra energy, red. Lots of foundational things have to be reset right now. And you have to trust. There may even be contrast. Contrast is what I call bad. Okay, we say bad things are happening. There's no such thing as bad when you see it from a higher perspective. You understand it all works in your favor. Every single thing is working in your favor. That's how favored you are. And if you look up the definition of blessed, that's what you are, highly favored. If you click this video, you are highly favored and you are meant for fortune. However, a really big hindrance and determining factor of receiving your blessings is the people you keep around you. Okay, so if you're wondering why you don't resonate with your family, this is such a touchy topic. This is such a sensitive topic because you have such a desire to give love and receive love, and you have a lot of compassion and you have a lot of consideration and you want the best for all, and you're non-problematic and you want harmony and you want unity without the compromising of yourself. Okay, so I have so many videos I'm getting ready to release here, but we're now on today, and today's energy is so palatable. It's about your family. Okay, family, we're going beyond what that word means to us in a very egocentric way. Okay, just because we are blood does not make us family. And this is where we have to bring in the word tribe. The difference between tribe and family based on the spiritual journey that you're here because you desire true, unconditional love. True. True. Okay. You desire anything true. If you're here on this channel, you desire anything to be true. What is the truth is the light. What is true is real. And you want the real deal. And so when we say this is your assigned family and we wonder why we're not connecting with them, okay, there's so much here for you. Messages about you and your family and how your tribe will connect with you beyond the physical. Okay, there's a resonance beyond the physical. For instance, you and I are not siblings, maybe. You and I were not born into the same family, but it feels like we were. That is tribe. Okay, there's a difference between family and tribe. And unfortunately, family was supposed to be tribe, but now we had to create an even higher word, such as even with spirituality. Eventually, spirituality will be seen as what we see religion to be, and spirituality will be enlightenment. We're just going higher and higher and higher, even in the words that we choose. So we don't just desire a romantic partner, we desire a soulmate. And then some of you may desire a twin flame. So once again, it's based on your desire. And if you're here, you desire to connect with what is supposed to be your family. We're going to get into the cards and see what the collective energy of that is, because once again, the details of that, that's what the cards are for. The overall channeled message is that your true family is arriving, but allowing space for them to be received. If you're wondering why you don't connect to your family, it's because family should be much deeper than blood related. Okay, sometimes we have friends that we connect with more than our family. Once again, when I say family, it's our assigned family that I'm talking about. When we go beyond that word, we talk about tribe. This is truly a desire I've had in my own heart to find tribe. It's deeper than just family. It's deeper than fitting in and playing a role. The family is being restored right now. And in order to restore the family, we have to start with the foundation, which is the very core. The families are healing. Some of your families are taking a long time to get here. Here is the acknowledgement that there's more, that there's bliss, that we're not here to just work. Most of our family is working. Most of our family is distracted with things that don't really matter. But you know that because you have the awareness of that. They do not have that awareness. Some of our families are 5, 7, 10 years behind us in their evolution. And that's because you and I are different. We desire to know the truth. We desire to be the best that we can be, the most authentic we can be, the closest to the universe, God, and knowing the truth of this all. What is the truth? What is the truth? And we know the truth because it feels good. It's because it's God. God is good. Now, when they say the truth hurts, it hurts your ego. That's different. That's why I said there's so much to know about yourself. There's a duality here. So yeah, it hurts, but it's the truth. How can these two be the same coexistingly? Because you have an ego and you have a spirit. And you have a desire to connect. Your feelings matter. And in order to connect in the family dynamic, you must remove the roles. We must remove the roles. But as we're here and we're talking about family, because family is 3D, these are assigned people and purposefully, okay? Because if you really want to know how to jump into the ring spiritually, it's getting on the playground. And your training grounds are always your family. Your training grounds, the hardest is always your family. There's history behind it. There's so much that needs to be let go of before the family can be restored. So since we're talking about the family dynamic, and this is 3D, why is it so hard for us to connect? Why is it so hard for us to become one, to be on one? Why is it so hard for you to see me? So when you stop looking at your mom and your dad like a father or a mother, you will begin to see them. Who are they beyond their roles and descriptions? How will we ever see one another? We are not a role. We're not an occupation. We're not a gender. We're not a color. These are all descriptions. We're just describing. What are you? Who are you? So if you're here, you are making room for your true family. And it has been one of the most challenging journeys you have faced in this timeline, in this lifetime, is the family dynamic. And it's because it's truly a desire that's destined for you to experience in this lifetime, and it's coming through your tribe. Now, whereas some would say strangers, you can say that you're a stranger to me, but I feel you and you feel me too. What do we call that? See, you and I don't overlook these things. We are feelers. We can feel. Okay, so The family dynamic must be restored at the root. And the root is unconditional love. See me past my role. See me past my past. Wouldn't it be nice to get a clean slate so that you can connect deeper? Okay, you have this desire, but it's not for you to make happen with your family. It's like getting 5 people to agree on a restaurant to eat. Even that can be challenging because we all have to be on one accord. That's rare. So when you have 2 or 3 or 4 people that are on one accord, you might as well say that's true family. And some of your families are just not on one accord. And they do not see you enough to trust you to lead. You must move forward, okay? Chariot energy, we have Cancer energy. I'm in my feels. You got me in my feels, whoever you are. So I'm feeling the Cancer energy, okay? It's like, so much healing, Jesus. You wonder why you don't resonate with your family. So if you're here, you could be the black sheep. You could be the one that got away. You could be the rebellious one. You could be the one that questions things. You're not like everyone else. Your true family is your tribe. And they're all over the world. And guess what? They're in these comments. Shout out to tribe down below. If this is you, write it in the comments if you desire to connect with your tribe. Live your life with both feet in, okay? And I just feel like with this family thing, you've been waiting, you've been trying to repair, you've been trying to fix, you've been trying. And this is God's doing. That's why when people come together, it's God. Because once again, getting 5 people to choose a restaurant, where are we eating again? It's been 2 hours. Have you guys decided? Let alone an entire collective or a family dynamic. So your foundation, it's almost like whatever you thought was your family, whatever was built on this foundation, the foundation was not solid. And the foundation I'm hearing has to be truth. And the people, your family, has to be open to the truth. And for most of you, they can't even see you. You don't exist to them. And that's because, one, they'd have to get to know you beyond your role to see that you are who you say you are, that you are pure, that you do mean well, that you have good intentions. Because many people have been hurt on this planet, okay? People have been hurt and they hold on to their trauma. They hold on to their pain. Whereas you and I have had the bravery and the courage to let it go and say, and I'm still open. Empath, you're a feeler. You have a desire to connect. It's something within you. Family and fortune is in your favor. So today in this video, we're going to start with your family. What does that actually mean? What does that actually look like? Okay, so many of you, once again, it's not for you to fix your family. You can't fix your family. And this is something you, once again, as an earth angel, someone who just wants to bring people together, wants to make things right, and again, there's so much here. Some of you could be connected with your family, your blood family, okay? But as you evolve, unless you guys are aligned, you outgrow them. You and I are not like them. And that's the crazy part. We look around and we say, this is my family. And some of you were very blessed with a family. So even that you should be grateful for. So if you do feel like, hey, we resonate, because here's the thing, your family could be aware, but not aligned. And a lot of you you see the hope in the awareness, but the awareness is not enough. Every year that goes by, you get further and further away as you're disconnected from the truth, because you go into deeper and you get deeper and you get deeper into the program of the trauma, of the pain, that I can't trust anybody, that people are out to get me. You know, these are just thoughts that people that we don't resonate with hold on to. So when we arrive, we are just too good to be true. Let's look at the family dynamic. There's so much to say here, you guys. Okay, you're the black sheep. You're the one who wants to know the truth. The Empress, yes, and the Fool card. Okay, I'd have to say this is probably one of the most emotional videos I've ever done. Like, the way that I'm feeling is just, and it could be because the holidays are coming up and the collective feels this around this time. Every year, this feeling comes up. And it's like, it makes you question your family. Do I have family? Who do I connect with? Who do I resonate with? All right, because you're not into drama anymore. You know, if people are not about bettering themselves and on a higher vibration, and I'm realizing people don't even realize what a higher vibration is. Some people don't even realize what a high vibration is. So we have the Mother card coming out. I can't make this up, you guys. There's something about a family dynamic that is shifting and changing. What is the truth about what family is what tribe is meant to be in this lifetime for you. So these are people who connect with you, and it means you're gonna have to move away. There's contrast here of like, it's a soul tie. There are soul ties. There are a lot of waiting for your family to get it right, to get it correct. Everything's dying. That's another thing. So much happening, right? People are passing away every day. We assume that tomorrow is promised. We're not connecting. We don't call each other unless someone passes. Why would I want to kick it with you on the holidays if we didn't kick it on the regular days? I'm not about pretending. That doesn't feel good, to pretend or to do something that I don't feel aligned or feeling good underneath it. What I'm getting on the other end of all of this, you guys, because again, it's so much that you've went through with your family. A lot of the karmic energy is tied to your family. It's not even your energy. It's almost like you have to get away to see your true self because they cannot see you. And it's not their fault. They can't see themselves. So they definitely cannot see you. And this is one of the biggest challenges. And how does it affect your fortune? Because of worthiness. Everything is received through your allowance of thank you. But there's so much of this and resistance and guards and all of this because we've been focusing on family. I'm over here, I'm doing this. And it's like, is this your family? And what is truly family? And if you clicked on this video, you have a desire, and it is in the cards for you to meet and connect with your true tribe. That is your family. You resonate at the soul. It's way beyond the physical. Way beyond the physical. Some of you have noticed me out and about have been 67, 72. I mean, there's some younger ones, like there's so many of you guys. There's 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds, 60, 70, 30. Like, we don't look alike. I would have never assumed out and about that we would be connected. And of course, sweet lady, I've been following you for 4 years. I'm so excited. And of course, she manifests me. Pure soul. How? I'm honored. I'm honored. And I have, even for myself, guys, listen, every video I release into this internet, it comes back to me. This is a portal. So what I put out, I also experience as well. And this is just something that I also, as a leader, have to go through first. I have to go through and explore the truth of family, just like I did with religion, just like you did. And you question, is this right? This doesn't feel right. It's no different with family. It's just such a sensitive thing. It's way too close, way too high on a pedestal. Way too high on a pedestal. We've got to be authentic. And the only way to do that is we've got to remove the roles. We've got to remove the roles to get to know you, right? You're not my mother, Empress. You are a person. You've got passions. You've got desires. You've got fears. Okay? But we're not connecting because mothers and fathers and elders are taught in the program that they're the elder. And we're meant to learn from all each other. We're meant to be open. Anything that closes you off is never going to be God, never going to be the universe. God is not a closer. Universe is too expansive, too boundless to close us off into just limiting us to just family or limiting us to just money. And that's what we will be talking about on the fortune side. We're just limiting God to the blessings of money. Oh, God didn't show up. Why? Because money didn't show up? Are you alive? Is your house good? You remember the stranger that helped you that other day? It's all God. So anytime there's a limitation or a cap, no. And with the family thing, we have capped ourselves at blood. Soul trumps blood. And if you're here, you have a desire to meet your true tribe, and it's going to require you to choose yourself. And that's the most painfulest part. You have to choose yourself with the Fool card here before you can do any rebirth. And there's some significance here with you and your mother. This feels like a therapy session that could be 3 hours long, this reading, because it's so deep. I'm like, how I'm feeling and visualing, it's like opening up a closet and there's just there's so much we're not talking about. Family. There's so much we're not talking about. And part of that is how we feel. So that commitment card life, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, is like you've got your foot over here in your family. And then your foot over here, like, I'm open to meeting tribe. That's not your family. Like, it's so tough to accept that truth because it's like in the 3D, on paper, in blood. Even if you've been through thick and thin, you're ever evolving. If you're on this channel, you are ever evolving. By the time they catch up in 5 to 7 years, you will be gone because you have a desire. This is who you are. So your family, hi, I'm your family. And even for myself, I've got to take my foot out of what I thought was family and be open to this family. You're my family. And that is so weird. And even for you, because it's like, you're going to realize these people coming in, they're strangers, but they resonate. So it's like, that's my family. That's my tribe. And that's what you're here for. Not to wait every year to see about the holidays. Are we going to get together? Are we going to be bickering? Are we going to be bitter about this? Are you going to be mad at me because I revealed this truth? Are you going to be mad because I didn't show up to this? Or can we just connect? And you would know if you connected with me, I'm pure. I have no desire to judge. See, when they see you, everything works out. Because if they see you, they'd see your heart. They would know those things weren't true. Okay? But there's so much low vibration in the family. The Fool card is here. And I'm just here as a confirmation to let you know you're not crazy. You guys, I don't really share this stuff because it's not about me. We're on the same journey. And even at the age of 16 myself, I tried to get emancipated from my parents. And as I'm here now, I'm just like, little old me looking around saying, and it's not that it was so traumatic and bad. And people think, well, was there abuse? And was there absolutely substance abuse? Was there this? Was there yelling? And it's like, it doesn't have to be chaotic for you to feel it's not aligned. What am I going to do? Wait for the whole house to burn down before I leave? It doesn't feel good being here. You don't feel like my family. I don't resonate with this family. I don't resonate with this family. Where is my family? This was a cry out for so long, only to realize that all of you guys are my family. I gotta be open more. I gotta connect more. And here's the thing. We're spending time trying to connect over here with these people. That's why it's so significant. And it affects your fortune, believe it or not. It affects what you receive, okay? In a good way and a bad way, because you have a desire to give and a desire to share, and your family actually expands you because you wouldn't want that big house just for yourself. It's to share, it's to have those moments, it's to connect. But what good is the house if we are not connected? Doesn't matter if we're in a mansion, a Rolls Royce, the greatest family picnic in the world, if we're not connected. It's like feeling lonely around a bunch of people. It doesn't feel good. So once again, to feel good is to feel God. And I know God feels good. And this only feels good sometimes and mostly around the holidays. And that's limiting. Sharing that with you guys to say that as I'm looking now, I just didn't resonate. And it's not like the conversations can't be great. I just don't resonate. So once again, making room for your true tribe, people who will resonate with you, people who will see me. And you don't want to be around people that are always questioning or making you have to defend who you are. If you're pure and compassionate, that's who you are. And if I know that, I know enough about you to know you. So when I know that, I know most, and I will know that, okay, she would never do that. Or, okay, he wouldn't say that. I know them, right? But that's not what's happening. We're not connecting. And we have major arcanas. This is a major change. 2025, it's the 9. 2026 is the 10. It's the year of completion. All of your blessings are arriving now, but are really arriving next year. And once again, there is no year, but, and that's the thing, there is no timeline. If I'm in the future of 3000 and I look back at 2026, I'm seeing that that year is significant for receiving, of course, the 6 balance receiving. That makes sense, 3 and 3. So there's an equal reciprocity. So you're going to be receiving a lot more than you expect in that year. Now, once again, time is an illusion, which is why when we see our visions, we don't know what day they happen on. So planning things is literally pointless because next week, you don't know if you will feel aligned with that. We have to honor how we feel. It's where your gift is centered. How you feel is where your gift, your intuitive gift to connect with God, source, universe, to feel, to be empathic, to have spidey senses like no other. Meaning you can walk into a room and feel, something's off here. Or, something's off with you. Something's off with this book. You have that. And it sits on your feeling. The core is at how you feel. And you have not felt good around certain people for a long time. But there's such a soul tie there. How do they break this soul tie? 2 of Cups. Look at this. Inviting others in, being open to others and new people coming in who will see you. You know how amazing it is when people see you? You don't have to explain yourself. There's no disclaimers. We understand each other. There's no offending each other. No, we're flowing. I know you're pure. I know you're not here to... There's no, you're being judgmental. You should know I'm not judgmental. If you don't see me, once again, they cannot see you. Now, why can't they see you? Here's your family. They're too close. You're born with them, spend every day with them. Some of you, whether you're it doesn't matter what your family dynamic is. Adoption, biologically, bloodline. Some of you have been very blessed to already receive your tribe family. So if anything, this is just a reminder of the gratitude, of the rareness that you share, and share that connection with others. Show others how tribe actually vibes. How do we connect? Show people that honoring each other's feelings is one of the greatest ways to connect and be seen. And in the family dynamic, we are not honoring feelings. We are so close, we can't see each other. It's too blurry. And I've known you for 20 years and you've always done this. How can I see something new in you when I've known you for so long? It requires someone to have a completely clean pair of eyes to see you. But guess what wipes the eyes? Love. Love, because you will know that that past version of me was not me. Just like I know that you're just pretending to be asleep right now and you really want to be awake. That's why you want to be around me all the time, because you want to be aware. But what happens is when we leap the Fool card and we go to another state and we move, or we go to that country we've been dreaming of living in, we now put enough space in between us to say, oh, highlighter? They can actually see because you've put space there. So that is what's required of the family with the Fool card is, one, creating space so you can see clearly. If this was not your brother, your sister, your mother and father, would you allow them to do what they do, say what they say, make you feel small, maybe not aligned, maybe they're just not on the mission that you're on? Doesn't make them a bad person. This is not to say anyone's bad. But you have a desire for a deeper resonance. Two of Cups is a soulmate. Now, if you're fortunate to be born into a family with soulmates, and some of you are, but once again, you can be aware, but not aligned. And that's something for us that's like, dang it, they're so aware. Why can't we just fly together, be free together, enjoy life together? Some people are addicted to suffering. Some people, like you and I, are helpers, but they have not mastered their empathic ability in the sense of feeling that they put themselves in all these situations. And now they're surrounded by all these people who experience very tumultuous things. So me being connected to that one person is being connected to all of that energy. So now I have to sever that connection. So all of this because of how you feel. And it should not be a fight to stay happy because of the people around and to be big. Okay? Because if they always see you as small, it's going to be very hard for them to see the true you, because you're way bigger than the role you've been playing. And that role is very suffocating. You think I want to come around and be a daughter? I told that to my dad. I said, Dad, do you really think I need a dad? Think about it. No, let's just get to know each other. What do you like to do? What do you do for fun? Like, what do you do? Like, what do you like to do? What's your favorite color? Do you like movies? We've got to connect. But when it was dad, seeing it as dad, it's like, oh, I'm going to call dad when my car breaks down. I'm going to call dad when I want to know how to fix my light. I don't want to call. It's like all of these roles. Even being a bigger sister or an older sibling, always expected to have it together and be strong. Oh, I'm very strong, but I still feel. So all of us spiritual people, it's like, once again, you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, and suffering, you don't have to. Suffering, we know is a choice. We're aware enough to know, like, not going to choose that path because it spirals into this feeling and eventually it feels like suffering. So you have already mastered that. However, if you experience something in your life, a person transitioning from earth, you're going to still feel. Me, I'm not going to come up to you and say, hey, your feelings are not you. Your thoughts aren't you. This life is, no, you're still feeling. And this is what's happening in the family dynamic is that, oh, she's strong. She'll figure it out. She's this, she's that. He's got it together. And we're not getting to know them, one, because you would know that, yes, they're strong, but they just don't know how to ask for help. And they don't ask for help because they're strong people. Why would a strong person say, hey, come help me? They're strong. Hello. But that doesn't mean they don't feel. We still feel. So you are attracting, and I can't make it up with the Two of Cups here, soulmates. Just being on the beach, they're not talking, lips are closed. They are just existing together. Most of your family is not free, mentally, spiritually, physically. Some of you guys, they're not physically free. So it just shows how rare you are. All right. Not everyone is aligned. and when you say aligned with what, it's just feeling good, being happy, being open to connect. They're working, or they're not free, or they haven't done the inner healing that you've done. So they don't talk about feelings. They don't know how to connect. I'm hearing too, some of them don't even know how to connect. But you cannot wait for your family. You cannot wait for your family. Okay. Be open to your tribe. These are people who are going to resonate with you, and they're actually the spirit and the energy that you've been seeing within your family. Now, it's not that your family's not capable. It's just, once again, they're not aligned. And this is something that's really tough to let go of on the human perspective, because these are people we've become so accustomed to. We've been told that they're meant to be there forever. Just be open to true tribe. Okay, so what is this Two of Cups here for? They're taking a leap of faith. The Empress. So the Empress here is the mother card. So once again, you guys could be now transitioning into parenthood, or about to transition into parenthood, because the parent-child dynamic is so collectively in everyone's aura right now. Okay. Because there's such an expectation placed on the dynamics, and the mother has the worst role. The mother, if that role is the hardest to play. These are all roles. Remember, you're nothing. You're everything and nothing at the same time. I can't just say you're nothing, because then we'll have people like, oh, you're nothing. Well, yes, you're nothing, no thing. You're nothing and everything at the same time. That's the truth. But we're not going to get into that right now. So with that being said, when you say, okay, I am a mother, you're now playing the role. I'm an employer. I'm playing the role. I'm playing the role. I'm playing the role. And these roles are so small, and we know because we outgrow them. They feel suffocating. They feel burdening. It's not easy. It's meant to be easy. It's all meant to be easy. God is good. It's meant to be easy. It's all meant to be easy. Okay. So making room and space for the new people, and just trust they're not strangers. They know you more than the people that have known you for decades. You just have to be open and open up your heart to receive this love. And I'm even saying to myself, because you guys are expanding me to receive more. This whole time, I didn't know my tribe was meant to be this big, that this many people were looking for their tribe. And even me, I would have these interventions. I'm always the one starting the interventions, like, okay, guys, let's come together. Let's do this. And it's like, you can feel I'm throwing in the towel. I'm done. Universe, work your magic. If it aligns, it aligns, because you got to be open to the true tribe that you really desire. And that's what Spirit is saying on the other side of this is your true tribe, people who love you for you, and you desire to have these experiences. Because remember, you're an angel, okay? An angel, just, you're kind, you're loving, you're compassionate. We've talked about this. You're someone who is empathic. You have the abilities to hear, sense, feel God, energy, spirits, animals, nature, numbers, astrology, shock. You're gifted. You can feel, and you're being trusted to feel and be led to a new place in your life, energetically, and some for you physically. And in this space, some of you could be by the water, could be, I just heard California, we have Denver, Oregon, we have the forest. There is movement here. Like the sceneries are changing. So many of you are moving away. And if you're wondering, some of you probably don't even know that. I'm probably so far in the future for some of you. Okay, so whenever you get this video is at perfect timing, but trust everything that's happening. Trust what doesn't appear to be aligning, because then it's showing you like, oh, wow, I thought that was aligned. Okay, I'm seeing what you're doing. It's almost like kicking back and watching the universe like, okay, I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm seeing what you're doing. But what I realized, I just didn't resonate. I just didn't resonate. And I didn't realize until I looked back and I was like, wow, I was trying to get emancipated. And once again, my parents weren't like in jail or, hardcore nothing, same parents. It doesn't have to be that to not align. You start to feel like you're the only one on the planet that feels this way, that's looking for these truths, that knows these truths, that's open to these truths, and that knows that you're here for boundlessness of love. The universe is not here to hold back. And some of these people cannot carry or have the capacity to receive your love or give that love because they don't even do it for themselves. It's not their fault. This is not a blame. It's just not the same because they're not like you. They don't look for themselves, go into this place. They're not on these videos, clicking these videos, listening and listening. Look at you right now. Look at you. Some of you are taking notes. Some of you are rewinding, pressing pause, coming back. Not everyone is like you. So this is also, it's almost like they're showing you more of who you are because of who they're not, or who they're not being and who they're not aligned with. And instead of just waiting for people to align, some people may not want to align. Some people may want to stay in their bitterness. Okay. So I'm just seeing that family, tribe, connection, just existing, two people being free, and you're exploring together. You see each other. There's no time for arguing. What are we arguing about? We're exploring Earth together. That's all. That's all. So now it's like, what does that word family truly mean? Okay, Spirit, why is the Empress here? The mother of all cards. Why is the Empress here? We have the Tower. Once again, another thing is people are transitioning Earth left and right. It's only a reminder that, listen, your time is not forever in this life, in this body. You are forever, but this body and this life is not. So spend and connect with who you can. And the ones who are not aligned, don't waste your time by waiting for them to align. The Tower, it seems like people are falling out of their places. The Tower, once again, it's crazy because at the beginning, that's again the foundation. Things are falling into place, never falling apart. It's all good. It's all good. Contrast. There's no such thing as bad. Contrast just redirects us back to the light. Just like when you're bowling and you got the bumpers up and you hit the bumper, it's like, oh, ow, 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 this hurts, this sucks, this sucks. Come back over here to the middle. What's the middle? Feel good, feel better. See from a higher perspective. Know that this just means you're making room, and you have to make room. Some of you have to just not entertain it. Just choose you, and the people that are coming in are choosing them too. So it's just two kids in heaven. There's not meant to be suffering, and you shouldn't have to explain yourself, and your feelings deserve to be honored. Feelings matter. Your emotions belong to your ego, your emotions. So when we say we're emotional, we're in our ego. Oh, we're mad. We're frustrated. We're this, we're that. Okay, we're this, we're that. I'm in my emotions. But what do I feel underneath those emotions? Because feeling is the confirmation of the human body and God's spirit as one, saying, I feel good, I'm connected. It's your confirmation that you're connected to God. Okay, God, you, okay, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling God, I'm feeling God, I'm connected. Bing. That's why I do everything when you feel good. But you're here, and I can tell you this, but your family's not. And sometimes they don't want to listen. So guess what? You are just the example of the life that's possible when you're living in joy and miracles are happening and bliss is possible more than one day and just a holiday. You're the example of it, which is why you have to go and live your life with the full. Now, why is your mother here? The Tower card here. There's something here with the Star and the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So I see that there is some type of path or destination. Many of you have to understand we all have a connection to the universe. Every single person that's breathing, the life is the confirmation of God inside the body and the spirit inside the body. Once it leaves, you'll see in real life, the body goes, something was in there that was powering it on. And that's essence, life, God, universe, source, the actual essence of God. And you are being asked to take your journey. It's time for you to take your journey, and your fortune is in your journey. And there has been hesitation. Every single person on this planet has a connection to the universe. It is not your job or your obligation to take care of anyone. Now, I just heard someone say, I'm a mother and I have a child. Once again, you will be the pioneer that finds better guidance when it comes to the child and the parent, where they're both free. Because we have not figured this out, where you don't owe me this and you don't owe me that, and you have to be a mom forever and you have to be a child. No, we are not our roles. We are way bigger than our roles. And if you're here, you're ready to hear this message. So finding the truth of what guidance is, right? Because if that's the case, we all have parents, and what? We all have to ask our parent, at what point do we not have this is the matrix. This is the program. There's too much strain on these roles, which is why it doesn't feel good. So we're evolving this. And I see that you already have a destination and a path, but there is fear of leaving people behind. Some of you have a fear of leaving people behind. I'm even hearing some of your guys' family could be sick or not. Or once again, that's where I felt the obligation of trusting that they're connected to the universe, where you can attract or manifest someone who will come in and help. Also, it's not your obligation. And that, once again, this is we're walking a fine line here of these truths, because they're very sensitive. And why is it so sensitive to talk about this? We really have to wonder, because we put so much power and pressure on it, it influences us the heaviest. Nothing else in your life, I'm telling you, I'm searching through like a comb. And what brought me here in this video was one of the most challenging, besides religion and getting here, because you got here, to finding the truth of what is this spiritual journey, is family. And many of you are on a journey and you're like, hey, where's my tribe? Where's a helping hand is here? I'm hearing right now, a helping hand is here. If you're here, comment down below, Light Tribe, where are you from? What is your type of tribe? What do you desire in someone whose tribe? I can feel it. Exploration. We're exploring together. We're discovering truths together. We're having revelations together. Things that you're going to be like, you just had to be there. When they're like, well, what happened? You're like, and you're getting so excited that your brain hurts trying to tell them that. And you're like, you know what? Listen, look at the video. That's a confirmation right there. Your tribe is going to be a part of capturing the magic. They're going to want to share this magic, capture it, share it, whether it's in pictures, videos. They have a desire to share. Okay. They're very abundant. They're very generous. They're very, very interested in you. They're interested in you. They're interested in your new endeavors. They're interested in your dreams. Your dreams are not too big. They actually invite you to be bigger, and they don't try to make you small. And when you tell them how you feel, they believe you. Because here's the thing, guys. Some of us have been in situations with people close to us, and I would even consider close friends family. I'll put them in there too, because they're all family. We're going to just throw them all in family, whether it's blood or it's friendship, because it's still 3D. It's not based on a soul ship. It's got to be based on the soul. That's unconditional. That's no condition. Love, no condition. True love is no condition, guys. Not, oh, if you show up to my birthday, you love me. Oh, if you get me a gift, you love me. Oh, only when you do this, you love me. That's not love. That's you manipulating the role for your benefit. And our family does this often, and it's not their fault, but family often does this. So you are manifesting people who are interested. They're going to want to know about what you're doing. Okay. They're going to want to be supportive. And the biggest thing is you're not going to have to say, I'm hurt, and them not believe you. Because what's happening is feelings are not being honored because people don't know how to connect. And if you're connecting, it just means you're connecting with God and yourself. And people are not doing this. Most of them are distracted with work, distracted with the program, just trying to get by, dealing with so much that they feel like they're drowning. And I'm talking to you like you're a teacher and you're going to go, and we're all going out there to spread this light in the world. And that's what it feels like, because we've got to know there's more in this life than just working. Most of us are not connecting because we're working. But hey, when you're on your bed, your last days, you're not going to be like, oh, I think I want to work on my last few days because I'm so excited to do that. You got to be honest with your true desires. And most of the people around us have not had that honest conversation like you have, which is why you're part of the 0.001% of people who actually are aware enough to see that there's a crippling in the foundation of family. We've got to go higher. It's evolving. Okay, your family is bigger than just the bloodline. Your family is expansive. Some of your family is across the country, across the world. But feelings, when they're not honored and you say, I was hurt when you said that, I'm hurt, and they're not hearing you and you say, I'm hurt. And it's not until you're screaming, yelling, I'm hurt, and that's when they hear you. That's when we have an issue, when you're not being heard. Okay, so with the star card, you're meant to go on a journey. You're a star. So what's happening is it just shouldn't take disaster for someone to hear your feelings, for someone to say, wow, you're really hurt, because then that's mirroring a version of you have to be to reach them. And you don't want to have to go in those places to get attention from them, for them to hear you, for them to see you. The people that you're manifesting, you will not have to do this with. Your true tribe is here. Are you open to receive them? It's a lot of love. It's more love than you've ever experienced. And it's the family you've been dreaming of. It's just not what you thought it looked like. And nothing is. And it doesn't matter what it looks like if it feels right. It doesn't matter if it looks right, if it doesn't feel right. So that's a very, very important thing. And lastly, the people that have been close to you, especially the version of you before you evolved, are so stuck on that version that they cannot see another version of you. And many of them are seeing you through the lens of trauma. So anything you say for a person who's coming from a place of fear, right? No matter what you say, their perspective will be received from a place of fear. They will even read it out loud to themselves from a place of fear, because that is their perspective. And there are a lot of people in our family who have very negative perspectives. Even when they have positive words to say, they think they're being positive because they send the positive affirmation. You got to live this. This is not just about talking it. You got to live it. You got to feel it. And I'm saying that to our family, our tribe. And so now enough about them as you become the star that you are, because they're not seeing that in you. They do not see this version of you. And it's not just about being a star the way we see it, but a star in other people's life. There are going to be people that are going to be elated to be connected with you. And you're a light in the community. You're a light to people. And it's when you're around people that don't see you for so long, you don't realize how your big self becomes dormant. If you were around me for a day, you would feel your biggest, because I can only see and only desire to see that version of you and connect with you on that version. So I'm going to be like, girl, you're abundant. You're wealthy. All you got to do is share. That's me 24/7. Just girl, boy, you got this. So you don't have a choice but to be big and your true authentic self around me. But me being around others and you also being authentic, not everyone desires to be around people like you and I. They don't want to look at what they've been choosing to avoid in this entire time. They're not ready to look. And you see very clearly. And unless someone can see you and know, hey, first of all, if they see you, they know you're coming from a pure place. You're not coming from judgment. You're not trying to harm them. You're not trying to hurt them. You're just saying, hey, listen, I went through that door and you don't have to suffer. You can see, but they still have to be open to you to receive from you. It reminds me of someone who's falling off of the cliff and they're like, please help me. And it's like, who are you willing to let help you up? Are you not going to help me up because I didn't go to your birthday? Are you going to help them up because it's just, you wouldn't care because your life is on the line. But once again, it should not take all of that for you to care and reach out and trust and support. You're ready for more. All of that, all of this feels icky to even talk about, but it must be addressed because it is a spiritual splinter that needs to be pulled and plucked. And it's a soul tie. It's deep. It feels like Velcro, and every time you pull away, it feels painful. Okay, because this belief that this is my family, but really just removing the roles, look above it and say, listen, if that's the role they want to play family, whenever I'm ready to play that role or whenever I feel like that role would be fun to play, I'll come around. But in the meantime, I'm going to open up myself and allow myself to receive tribe and connections who want to talk about all these exciting things going on in the universe, want to talk about the signs they're seeing, the dreams that are coming true. That's what's fun about this all, is that you have other people on the same journey as you. Let's see any other messages regarding family for the person watching this video. Stop giving away your power right now. Once again, I would rank family number one, giving our power away. Yes, yeah, go around them and next thing you know, you're small, you're acting like, I am the oracle of earth. Like, I should not have to say this. You should see me. You should see that when I tell you anything, it's from a place of love. This is not, you should do this. This is my opinion. This is my theory. I don't have an opinion. I've already told you guys this. Outside of what I wear, what I look like, what I taste, what tastes good, I have no opinion. I have no theory. And even in my food, I don't eat it based on the taste. I eat it based on the truth. I eat what I need now. I'm a whole different person. So it's like in everything you do, and family just happens to be right there with that obligation. Does not feel good. Feel for me real quickly. Feel these words when I say them. It's simple, good or bad. Tell me what you feel. Peace, love, bliss, harmony, unity, a fairy tale. I can even say long sentences. Now tell me this, obligation. That does not even feel good to say, to hear. It's so, ooh, that's God. Anytime I feel that, that's God speaking. Okay, thank you, God. So no obligation, no. Okay, so, and I reach for a better feeling. Okay, well, why do I feel obligated? Oh, because I feel like if I don't do it, who's gonna, there's just so, but guess what? Let God be God. Let the universe be the universe. And I assure you, the right nurses will be there. The right people, the right friends will be along the pathway. Everything is perfectly aligned. And you have to trust that even with your family. Okay? Stop giving away your power. And this is what we're doing. We're giving it away by even allowing them to have an effect on your feelings and how you feel about yourself, about your dreams. All of it says what it is. Now, if you feel like you've already connected with your true tribe and they're aligned with you and you're ever evolving with them, then this is just your reminder to be grateful and to connect with them as much as you can, because it is a rare thing to do. It's rare. So if you're here, it's rare. A little faith goes a long way. Remember that. So Spirit is saying to have faith right now, to reboot, to see your family in a new light, to see them in that 5D, to hold them in that space. And eventually, yes, you will be together. And when those moments come, take advantage of those moments, but trust yourself. You should never have to compromise yourself to love someone else. These are such deep truths. This is about an emotional fulfilling. So it's like we had to do a little bit of a surgery. Okay. And I'm going to come with the next video right back to back after this for the fortune. Because we got to, but how can you receive if you don't feel good? And being around your family, hearing about situations X, Y, and Z. If it doesn't feel good, it keeps you out of the vibration. Anything that doesn't feel good keeps you out of your vibration and your disconnection from God, universe, and spirit and source, whatever you choose to believe. This is the truth. This is why I don't answer every phone call. No, I'm fine. I'm in heaven. I'm in bliss. I'm not finna come down there with you. Like, no, I love you, but I love me too. And that's where you start attracting people who love you, because you start to love you. Okay? And that's where your family starts to learn how to love themselves. So this was such an emotional operation. But when you feel good, here's your manifestation, and I'm closing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It comes to you. You're aligning with it. You're aligning with it. It's about feeling good forever. First of all, feel good forever that's the quote. That's the goal. And I'm feeling good and I'm feeling good. Oh, I got a phone call. Oh no, this happened. Oh no. No, I didn't know. Now you're arguing, you're explaining, you're feeling bad. Everything that you desire, any good experience, even if I feel bad and I go outside, the people I meet, the parking spots I'll get, the fruit that will be available, it'll all be bad because I'm feeling bad. That's how much power you have. So how you feel matters. It's the most important thing. How you feel matters. Because when you feel good, you feel God. And if I'm not feeling good with you, I gotta get around from you. Like, I can't do. And you just push it away, push it away, push it away, push it away. And we get into such a rut. It's like, okay, how do I get myself back up here? It's all about vibration. And guess what makes up your vibration? Thoughts, emotions, music, what you eat, how much sleep you got last night. All of it affects how you feel. So if how I feel masters everything, listen, hey buddy, I'm gonna have to call a family meeting and let you guys know, listen, I have a desire to connect with tribe. You know, I'm here to spread the light. Look at what I'm doing here. This is what I do for fun. So imagine my tribe. We're eating together. We're sharing the light together. We're capturing moments together. We're talking about this stuff together. I'm hearing about your revelations. Everything's so good. You can see me. So when I say, hey, I see that you might have a little bit of a blind spot here. And you're not like, oh, you're like, oh, I do, tell me, because that's what I would do. Hell, tell me where you see the blind. That's what we're here for. It's out of love. It's out of love. So shout out to Light Tribe. This was such a beautiful message because it is time. It is time to let go and allow and just be open to what you actually are desiring and not to just receive it through one package, this family. Just be open to receiving beyond that. So sending you so much love and light. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.